So welcome back to my channel, my viewers and my subscribers. I am just here today and I am going to show you guys how I am going to transplant my lettuce plants from my nursery, my lettuce seedlings. So I am going to show you guys, so I am going to transplant them from my nursery into these 2-gallon container, and I actually think that I am going to plant one single plant per container, my viewers. In my last lettuce grow, I was actually growing some of them like 2 plants in each container, and some of them did have single plants, but I think that I'm going to go with single plants with this grow. So I am going to show you guys very easily how to transplant your lettuce plants just like these. You guys can see they could have grown some more, while some of them on this side right here are very big and some of them is small. So the first thing that you guys should do whenever time you are transplanting from a nursery with your seedlings or your plants, whenever time you are planting from a nursery, make sure that you water your nursery before. If you are planting from trays or containers, you don't water before transplanting, you water after transplanting. Because if you water your seedlings in trays and in container before transplanting, it is going to be very harder because the soil of the soil is going to stick on the container and it is going to be very hard to came out. But whenever time you're transplanting with dry soil, it's much easier. But with nursery that I am going to pull the root of the plants up, the soil must to be very wet and soft. So whenever time I pull the plant, it will come out easily. So I am going to transplant a lot of these seedlings right here into these trays. And then I'm going to show you guys. So right here, I had my goat manure, and this is what I'm going to use to actually transplant my seedlings. So you guys can stay tuned and keep watching. So the first thing that I do, my viewers, I tilt my soil already. I actually go ahead with all of them. These are my reusable soil that I grow my first sets of my, before it wasn't my first set, my previous lettuce in. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to dig a hole in the middle of each of the containers, and then I will take up one handful of the goat manure and I will place it inside of that hole where I am going to directly put the seedlings in. So I am going to go in all of the container and put one handful in each of them. And this is very rich. This is compost, my viewers, from the goat manure. So right here you guys can see I am just taking one handful and place it inside. So in less than couple weeks, my viewers, these lettuce are going to be very big, because the goat manure is very good for all of your green crops like your lettuce, cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, all of those kind of stuff, and your pepper. It is very, very rich for those vegetables. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do all of them, because I am just placing one handful in each of them. You guys can see coming over here. Then I had one more to go right there. Then I have 30 of them right here, 30 containers. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do all of these ones, and then I will take you guys back. Maybe and maybe not. I am going to just continue then, my viewers, with the video while I'm doing it. So I just put one handful in, fold my hand like this, place it in, all of them. And then what I am going to do afterwards, my viewers, I am just going to wet the soil, and then I will transplant the seedlings directly inside. Because if I actually wet the soil afterwards, maybe some of the soil will go down in the inside of my lettuce, in the head of the lettuce, like inside of right here. Some of the soil will go down if I water afterwards. So I am not going to do it like that. I am actually going to water them wet the soil before and then transplant, just like what I do with my previous transplant yesterday. So if you guys don't saw that video while I was transplanting yesterday, you guys can actually check back. I was actually transplanting some papaya yesterday, so you guys can watch that video as well. And please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and stay tuned for a lot more grow in the future. So I'm throwing some over there, right there. So I will soon finish my viewers. I just have a couple more to go. You guys are going to see how beautiful are these lettuce going to grow. So I need you guys to always stick and stay for a lot of update on my garden. And I have some beautiful plants growing. You guys can stay tuned tomorrow. I maybe give you guys another garden tour, a weekly garden tour tomorrow. So you guys can stick and stay for that. And I had 3 more to go. And I'm just finishing. Then I will take you guys. Okay, so I finished now. You guys can see all of the black stuff is the goat manure. Right through. So I finished. So what I'm going to do, this is the water right here that I catch. So I'm going to take this water and I'm going to water all of the soil. I'm going to show you guys that as well. But I'm looking for my water bucket and I don't saw it. So I'm going to look for it and came back. So I'm going to take up the water right here. Then I'm going to just go ahead like this and water the soil in. So this is the way I had to water a lot of my plants at night time, evening time, my viewers, and night time, and in the morning. I have to just take up my bucket and give them a little bit of water. So maybe in another 2 to 3 days, I am not going to water my plants, my viewers. So that's the reason why I'm watering them so heavily, so you guys can see. So I'm going to finish water all of the rest of them, and then I will take you guys back, so stay tuned. So I finished water all of the soil already. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to throw some water inside right here. I'm going to wet my nursery just like this. So it is very wet now at this moment. So what I'm just going to do, I'm going to hold a bunch of the plants. I'm trying to make a space right here. Then I will hold a bunch of the plants, my viewers, and then I will pull them all up. Then when they come up like this, I will separate them so you guys can keep watching. So I'm just going to just hold them like this, my viewers, and I will take them apart, and I'm going to show you guys how healthy is the root. So I'm going to prune them. I'm going to take off this because right here is fungus on this leaf right there. So I am going to spray them, my viewers, for the fungus don't to take a lot of the plants. So I'm going to go ahead now. So easy, just like that. And they are going to be wonderful in another couple of days. So I'm going to put one right here. I'm going to pull these two apart. So look on the amount of root. If I didn't water these plants, my viewers, so many roots wouldn't came up. So whenever time you water your roots, they are going to pull out of the soil very easily without breaking off. So what I am actually going to do, my viewers, I am going to try and pull the bigger ones and transplant them now, and later I will let the other rest of them grow up some more, then I will transplant them. So what I am going to do, I am going to finish all of them and then I will take you guys back, so stay tuned. So this is the way they are looking now, my viewers. I actually finished all of them and this is what leave over. So I'm going to transplant these at a later date, but they are looking wonderful. Some of them is small, but some of them is very big. So you guys can see right there, looking beautiful. So until next time, my viewers, please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and stay tuned for a lot more updates.